Gurubhyo Namaha, Namo Namaha. Extremely delighted to be in touch with you all with session 11 of Sanskrit language and Sanskrit grammar. In the last session, we concluded saying that the vowels can have variations, so many variations in Sanskrit language. We will continue with that. See, we saw what are the variations for every vowel. One is based on the duration of pronunciation. Hrasva, Dirgha, Pluta. What is Hrasva? It's a short pronunciation which has got a duration of one matra. One matra means snapping your finger. That is one matra. That is one matra. That is Hrasva. These are all Hrasva pronunciation letters. Then Dirgha pronunciation means a long pronunciation which is having two matras, like 2 times snapping the finger. Then Pluta means 3 or above, okay, matras, having 3 or more. Whenever you call a person who is in the distance place, like Rama, Krishna, that is a Pluta. So, every vowel has got these 3 variations. What is short, long and extra long. These 3, one variation. The second variation, we saw that the vowels can be pronounced with the help of the nostril and without the help of the nostril also. If it is pronounced with the help of the nostril, it is known as anunasika. Nasika means nostril. Anu means with the help of, following. Okay? And ananunasika means without the help of the nostril. Like this is ananunasika, without the help of the nostril. And with the help of the nostril, that sort of a thing. So these 2 variations are possible. So 3 plus 2, 6 variations we have seen so far. Then based on the swara, that is intonation, the 3 more variations are possible. Udata, Anudata, Swarita. What is Udata? Udata means, you see, any sound we are articulating, that the air has to come from the navel above, through the mouth it has to come out. Then only we can pronounce any letters or any sound. In the case of Udata, what happens? The air comes and hit the upper portion of the place where the sound is produced. The sound is produced or manifesting place is called Utpatti Sthanam, the place of manifestation. So in the case of Udata, the air comes and hit the upper portion of the Utpatti Sthanam. In the case of Anudata, the air hits the lower portion of the Utpatti Sthanam. In the case of Swarita, it hits both the places. It hits the upper portion first, then the lower portion. So these 3 variations also possible. So 3 based on the duration of pronunciation, 2 based on the pronunciation with the help of the nostril, 3 based on the swara or intonation. So 3 into 2 into 3 is, it has got 12 variation possible. Not all vowels have this 12 variation. The vowels are E, U, R has these vowels, they have 18 variations, and L, A, I, O, Au, these letters, they have only 12 variation. Why 12 variation? Because L does not have a long pronunciation. Dirgha is not there for L. And A, I, O and Au, they don't have short pronunciation. That's why they are having 12. So 4 vowels have 18 pronunciation. That is 4 into 18 is 72. And 5 vowels have got 12 pronunciation. 5 into 12 is 16. 72 plus 60 is 132 vowels are there. So how many vowels are there in Sanskrit? You can say 132. But we saw the exhaustive list based on a different criteria, only 64. So these variations are possible. That we should know that. This is very important. Now, we said that the intonation is very, very important. Why the intonation is very important? Because in chanting Vedic mantras, it's very, very important. We cannot chant Vedic mantras. And these marks also we have seen that. What are the marks? In the case of Hrasva, the letter itself is written A. And in the case of Dirgha, the letter is written as A. And in the case of Pluta, after the vowel, number 3 is written. All vowels has got Pluta pronunciation, and that mark is 3. After the vowel, 3 is written. Okay. Now, in the case of Anunasika, there is on the above the vowel, a Chandra Bindu, the third day moon, is that sign is given, and put the top on that, a dot on the top. Bindu means top. So that is called Chandra Bindu sign is there. And if it is anunasika, without anunasika, there will not be any sign. Okay, and Udata, Anudata, Swarita, Udata will not have any sign. Anudata will have a horizontal line below the vowel, and Swarita has got a vertical line above the vowel. This we should know. And this intonation is very much important, especially while chanting Vedic mantras, because the meaning of the mantra can change. Okay, so it is recommended, though these signs are these swaras, intonation has got mark, still it is better to learn from a competent teacher based on how he is pronouncing and intonation, what intonation he has got. Based on that, we can hear and he should follow. Though the book has got a mark, it is better to learn from a competent teacher based on his lineage and his pronunciation and his intonation. Okay, now how it is important, the importance of intonation, there is in Paniniya Shiksha, verse 52 talks about the importance of pronunciation. Mandro hinaha swarato varnato va mitya prayukto na tadartam aha sa vag vajro yajamanam hinasti yatendra shatruhu swarato aparadat. What is a beautiful verse? What is the meaning? Mantro hinaha. If you chant the mantra in a faulty manner, how it can be faulty? Based on faulty pronunciation of the vowels. Swarato, swara means vowels, or varna, varna means consonants. Mithya prayuktaha, when they are applied, the pronunciation is applied wrongly. Na tadartamaha, that won't give the right meaning. That won't give the right benefit. It can give the opposite benefit. Means what? It can create harm. There is a possibility of causing harm. Then sa vag vajro, that is vag vajro. Vajro means thunderbolt. Vag vajro means this verbal thunderbolt. If it is wrongly pronounced, it will act as a weapon and it will attack whom? The yajamana, on whose behalf this mantra is chanted, and also it attacks the person who is chanting, the priest, whoever is chanting, it will attack that also. Example is saying that yata Indra Shatruhu. There is a mantra called Indra Shatruhu. I will explain it right now after this. Swarato aparadat. When you are pronouncing the vowels wrongly. This is what is saying that. What is this Yada Indra Shatruhu? Indra Shatruhu, that is that Vedic mantra, I will tell you. There was a person called Twasta. Twasta has got a son, had a son called Vishwarupaha. In a war between Vishwarupaha and Indra kills Vishwarupaha. So his father, Twasta, was agitated and he started doing a yaga and praying God that he should get a son who can kill Indra. So he want to take revenge. For this yaga, he is supposed to chant a mantra. What is the mantra? Indra Shatrur Vardasva. Indra Shatrur Vardasva. Meaning the enemy of Indra. That is the person who is praying for, he is doing yaga for. That person should be victorious. He should grow. He should be victorious. That is the meaning of the mantra. But the mantra also has got a tone. Intonation is there, right? The intonation has to be to get the right benefit of getting a son who can kill Indra. The intonation has to be, the Shabda Indra has to be in Udata intonation. Okay? And Shatruhu should be in Swarita intonation. If you pronounce it that way, you will get the right meaning. Then if you pronounce it that way, then the Samastapatam Indra Shatruhu will have a Vigraha Vakyam. The explanatory sentence is like the enemy of Indra. Sashti Tatpurusha Samasam. Indrasya Shatruhu. That is the enemy of Indra. That is his son. That is who is saying that Vritraha. The Vritraha, that is the son who he has got based on the yaga, should be victorious and he should win Indra and he should kill Indra. when he pronounces the Indra Shabda in Udata and Shatru Shabda in Swarita intonation. But unfortunately, by mistake, Twashta pronounces this wrongly. What does it do? He pronounces Indra Shabda in Swarita intonation and Shatru Shabda in Udata intonation. It is creating a different samasa, that is Karmadaraya samasa, Visheshana Uttarapada Karmadaraya samasa, wherein the Vigravakya is Shatruscha, Asau Indrascha. That means, may Indra, the enemy, be victorious. Indra, the enemy, be victorious. That meaning becomes like this, just because of changing intonation. So the intonation is very, very important, because in the case of a compound word, the explanatory sentence, the meaning totally will changes if you uses that Udata and Swarita by mistake, vice versa. This is what the importance of this verse, this mantra. See, even in Chamakam, Rudram Chamakam, there is Ritam Chame, Amritam Chame. If you see the book, the word will be written as Ritam Chame. Then Avagraha, the letter I talked about in the last session, the Avagraha means it represents that the presence of, there were earlier the letter A was there. That is removed and the Sandhi is done. So the word written would be Ritam Cha Me, Mritam Cha Me. But you have to understand that the Avagraha, there was A there. So Amritam Cha Me. So if you don't understand this meaning, what you will ask for is, you give me death. Mritam Cha Me means, you give me death. I desire for death. But actually it is Amritam Cha Me. So we need to take care of this small pronunciation, and we have to understand the meaning. Then only the Vedic mantra will give you a right benefit. Otherwise it will give you opposite benefit, means it can harm you. So it should be very careful. In a normal mantras, this problem may not be there much, but in Vedic mantra, it is mandatory to learn from a competent guru based on his intonation. The intonation is very much important. The youngsters relying only on the book, it may not be correct. I won't advise that. So with this, I conclude this posting. The next posting, what we'll do that, in Sanskrit, every letter has got a unique combination. Every letter is unique. How they are unique, we will see in the next session. Thanks for the opportunity.